friends! Today's video will be a little bit different, because I'll be explaining to you some things about my island while we do the tour. I hope you enjoy it and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and give a like on the video. Let's begin with the entrance. We will find resident services, which I think is a good starting point, as it's an important building on the island and I like having it near the entrance, in case tourists come and need information, have any questions, etc. What I also like about having it here is that I won't have to deal with this building in the future. I am left with the rest of the island available to build whatever I want. On the right side we have a traditional Japanese house. I decided to create those designs and I think they look great. I really like the final result. I can picture a family living here. On the other side there is another house, but it seems to be inhabited by someone not very sociable. The lights are always off. Maybe it's abandoned. If we keep going along the main street, we will see the 7-Eleven. It's a typical build in a Japanese city, so it's a must-see. It has its own tiny parking lot and other stuff that I included based on Google Pictures and on my own memories of when I visit Japan. I would have liked the AVD to be inside, but as it's not possible, I place it here in case somebody needs to use it. If we go down to the beach, we will see Sakur's house, who is the owner of a small market. If you feel like cooling off, here's where you will find fizzy drinks, ice creams, and of course, kakigori. If we keep going on this street, we'll find the school's soccer field. I placed this fence and this green plastic bench because it reminds me of the field from the movie Whisper of the Heart. I have noticed that in many anime movies, students spend time at the school's roof. That's why I placed these stairs to have access, also some benches and snacks. In this way, students will be able to enjoy the break. You can even see the festival from here. This is the front of the school. I placed the stuffed animals as if they were staring at the blackboard. And in the lower windows, I add elements that can be found at the school. Next to the school, we find the shopping district, where there are various tiny stores one next to each other, in which we can find different types of goods. Going upstairs, we can find the two main stores of the island, Nook's Granny and Able Sisters. This is a tea house. It's pretty simple, but it's one of my favorite builds from this island. When you get out from the tea house, next to it there is a shrine, which is frequently visited by the Hotaru villagers. Leaving the shrine across the street, we have this huge house under renovation. As it's an historical house from the island, no one wanted to tear it down. Therefore, it was decided that fixing it completely was a better option. The roof was inspired by the roof from the build in Weathering With You. It's a much smaller space, but I came up with the idea while watching that movie. Here, we are getting closer to the harbor area. On the right, there is a very big warehouse. Ships are repaired and painted. Fish is prepared to be sold later, and even sake can be bought. This build was inspired by the builds that appear in the harbor from up on Poppy Hill. Outside, there is a tiny ramen restaurant where workers and tourists come to try the well-known dish. Now it's time. Let's go up to the second level. The first place you can see is the train station. Here you can buy snacks and tickets. If we keep on going along the track, we will come across a train that is almost arriving at the station. And we can get on. When building this small wagon, I was inspired by the train that appears on Spirited Away. If we walk around here, we will see Kabuki and Shino's houses. They have a small tomato garden in front of them. On the left, we can get into Petri's pharmacy. It has a very traditional style. At the end of the neighborhood, there is a local store which belongs to Chester and Genchi. They usually work together with Ace and Tangi. They sell local products and other goods provided by them. If we go down here, we'll find Ace's house. He's in charge of importing products from other islands with Red's help. They also export local products. Tom Nook, Timmy and Tommy do not like this at all. They consider it as a direct competition against their businesses. Next is Tangi's house. She's in charge of preparing jam, cakes, jelly, sauces, etc., using the fruits and vegetables that she harvests in her farm. Now let's go back to the neighborhood. If we go down here, we will arrive at a secret zone, where there is a hidden camp, although it seems like someone is living in it, as recently washed clothes are hanging from the clothesline. Next to the campsite, there is a very old shrine. It could be said that it has been derelict, even though someone must have turned on those tall lanterns, right? Perhaps some villagers visit it once in a while. Through this ramp, we go up and arrive at a temple, a more touristic site, where a festival is taking place. There is entertainment and a wide range of food to enjoy. Here, there is a tiny hidden space to rest and appreciate the island's nature. We go down and walk again a little bit more until we arrive at the onsen, a really peaceful place, pretty far away from the city's noises. Going up, we arrive at the Ryogan's roof, a traditional Japanese inn. Sasha and Lolly are its owners. To look at it from the front, we have to walk down these stairs. This is the last place on the island. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Please leave me the comments on which is your favorite build and if you have recreated any of them on your own island. See you soon!